Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Hey y'all, so we're starting this video in a different setting. I don't usually show this part, or I actually don't usually kind of like vlog or whatever on this channel, but today I have so much work to do, and just like crafting work, I have orders on Etsy that I need to get out. I have some local orders that I need to fill. So I am just going to show y'all what I do in a day. And I'm on my way to Dunkin'. I kind of got up a little bit late today. I got up about 8 o'clock. And it is now close to 10. So I am going to go to Dunkin'. I will not be getting my regular sweet tea this morning. I'm going to get me some cafe con leche and head back home and yeah, work my tail off. So let's get started with our day, y'all. Why are there so many people here at my Dunkin'? Alright, so I made it back home and I got my cafe con leche from Dunkin', and I'm about to sip on this, but I thought I was about to get in and just dive into the work that I need to do. But y'all, this craft room is a hot mess and I can't work or at least be very productive with it looking like this. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of cleaning before we actually get started. The good thing is that when I popped open my computer, I saw my homegirl on live, and so while I'm cleaning, I'll be able to listen to what she has to say, what she's talking about, because I'm sure that it is good information as usual, and I'll be able to get some work done. All right, but before, we have a few things that we need to do today, and I'm going to run over that. I have 5 shirts that I need to make for my friend's nonprofit that I've been putting off. It's been about 3 weeks since she first asked me, maybe even a month since she first asked me. So I definitely need to get that done. I have another order for a birthday shirt that I need to do. I have tons of packages that I need to ship out. I have some stuff over there that I need to ship out. I have stuff over in my front room that I need to ship out. And I'm shipping out things to some of my supporters because they really help me, especially my friends on Facebook. They help me run the Facebook group page. So a lot of things I don't see, so I just want to let them know how much I appreciate them. And yeah, so I just wanted to let y'all know what we're gonna do. I wanted to try to get some design time in today because I really need to work on my other Etsy shop, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to do that fully today. That may be something I do tonight in the middle of the night when I can't sleep. But yeah, so enough talking because y'all know I can talk a lot. I just wanted to share this with y'all. I turned on the light in here, which is super bright now. I may turn out one of the lights, but I usually use the old butcher paper as shipping paper, which I got a little slack over before because I use it, but I hate throwing this paper out. Like, I feel like it's so wasteful. But we'll see. That's my homegirl. So the process for that. Alright guys, so now I am at my computer, at my desk, and y'all, CRICUT, I have had to restart it so many times because it has been doing some weird stuff. So I don't know what is going on with this, but I'm going to get ready to start the shirt for my friend's nonprofit. And I do want to show you guys, so this is her vinyl. Well, I bought all the vinyl, but I got this vinyl from Amazon, and I usually keep it with her orders. I have about 40 of her shirts that she gives me, so when somebody orders something off of her website, she calls me and I get it ready for her. And so these are the shirts. We're just doing cotton shirts and some vinyl. I'm gonna do that, and then I have a sub shirt that I need to make for another friend's birthday. But y'all, let me see what CRICUT is doing because I don't know. All right, y'all. So it's not fully as clean as I want it to be. It's actually not clean at all, but it's clean enough for me to be able to think and get some work done. So we're over here on really my machine table for the most part. And I usually keep like video ideas or the different videos that I plan on doing next. And these are a few that I'm planning on doing that I haven't done yet. I have these pineapple slices and watermelon slices, and I plan on doing like a mixed maybe fabric with epoxy and maybe sublimation. I don't know yet, but I keep this here just to give me some motivation. That has been there now for about 2 weeks. And then I also have something fun planned with more magnets. These magnets are so heavy, but that's what I have here. And so I'm just going to take out the CRICUT maker so that we can get started with cutting that vinyl. So while that cuts, I am going to package up a few orders. I had 2 giveaways, slight giveaways. So one was for a hoodie and 3 mugs, and another was for this mom set that I had with the mom shirt and a baby shirt. And Barbara, if you are watching, I had 2 winners for the hoodies, and only Roshan got back to me. So Barbara, if you're watching, please make sure that you reach out to me and give me your information so that I can send you your hoodie. All right, so let's get going with this stuff. Alright, y'all. So I have all of my vinyl cut out, and I am just going to start weeding it. And yeah, I'm gonna weed it. I haven't turned on the heat press yet. I'm going to wait to turn it on until after I get a little bit of lunch. I'm starting to get a little hungry, so I'm going to weed the vinyl out first. Then after I weed the vinyl out, I am going to sign into YouTube Studio to see if there are any comments or anything, and respond to those comments, because I haven't had a chance to do that yet today. And then after I respond to the comments, I am going to get me a little bit of lunch, and then after lunch I will come press this shirt. And then I also have another shirt that I need to sub. I actually need to kind of throw something together for that shirt, but she already gave me an idea of what she wants, so that's not going to be hard. Now I am just salvaging any of the vinyl that I can. I don't want to weed areas that really don't need to be weeded. And I can save some of this vinyl, y'all. I can save some of it. And that's what I am doing now. But my friend Simone, she has a nonprofit company called, a nonprofit organization called Acts of Love, and that is what these shirts say. She sells these on her website, and for those who support her, we make shirts and send them to them. So that is what I am doing now. Her nonprofit, it helps families in distress. She partners with a lot of the local schools, or a few of the local schools here in this area. Of course, she wants to keep growing and partner with more. And she also partners with other nonprofits and organizations to be able to provide resources to families who need the resources, but they may not necessarily know that they exist. And I absolutely love her organization. I love being a part of it. And yeah, for those of you who might have heard the original Crafts and Combos story, she is the friend that kind of stepped in when everybody else kind of like, you know, shied away, or I didn't hear from anybody, and she really helped me out through that. So I try to, at least anytime that I can, I try to help her out as much as possible. And also, she does my hair for me. So absolutely love her. So I'm going to get ready to weed this. And I already told y'all, your girl gotta go get her some lunch. So I'm back from picking up a little bit of lunch, and you gotta make sure you ask for ketchup these days, because they changed their ketchup packets, because I guess there's still a shortage on ketchup. I'm not sure, but I have my food and I'm so happy. I got my computer up, so I am actually going to work and eat. I'm going to go on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and just check and see if I have any messages. I'm also going to try to reply to as many of the comments as I can. My food, I got a little lobster roll. It's going to be so delicious. And I am actually already logged into YouTube. I'm going to get ready to get started. So let's see what we got going on. Oh, hey Tracy. Hey Starla. Hey Michelle. Let me go ahead. Hey Nicole. All right, let me get and Tamika and Josie, Patrice. I have so many comments from yesterday and already a lot from today. So let me go ahead and start replying and finishing up my lunch. All right, y'all. So I'm about to press my shirts. I'm going to give them a nice lint roll and then press my vinyl. I am watching Shakeya again. If you guys have not seen her videos or you do not know who she is, I don't know how that's even possible. But if you don't, she has Silaholics Anonymous and Honestly Speaking. And she has so much information that she shares. And she also designs. She lets y'all know about silhouette. And y'all know that I don't really do silhouette, even though I need to learn. She has all the answers. Did I say all? Just all the answers for everything silhouette. And she is an expert at sublimation, so check her out. I am listening to what she has to say right now, so I'm about to work and keep listening because this came back on. Alright, y'all. So I just finished designing this for my friend. This picture came from Etsy, and I actually think that I kind of like switched a lot around. I did this part and this part myself, but this is not my design. I got that picture from Etsy. All right, so I am going to get ready and print this out on my Epson. I use an Epson EcoTank 15,000. I also use an Epson EcoTank 2750. This is going to be printed on my 15,000 because it is a larger print. I want it to be, or she wants it to be nice and big on her shirt. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. For those of you who don't know, I use a Fancier Studio 16 by 24 heat press. I always forget to say the heat press that I use. I need to try to remember to say it. But I do use a Fancier Studio heat press. It gets the job done for me. I'm not ready to upgrade it just yet. And that's it. So I'm going to print this out. And once I print this out, that will be probably all that I get ready to do as far as like on camera right now, because I still have things that I need to ship out. And yeah, so maybe you guys will see me packaging some stuff. But I am getting ready to do my print settings, and I'm just checking to make sure this is going to print how I need it to print. Uh-oh, it's not, because I have chosen the wrong printer here. Alright, so I'm going to go to the setup options, print settings. I'm doing plain paper, quality. Definitely want to remember to mirror that image. I'm going to go to advanced settings under color options. Switch that to Adobe RGB 2.2 gamma. Sometimes I fluctuate between 2.2 and 1.8. It depends on how dark or light I want it. 1.8 gives me a little lighter colors. The 2.2 definitely has more color. It's a lot darker, and you can kind of see the difference in the pictures. So if you're ever needing to see, it gives you that option. I work on a MacBook Pro. For the most part, I rarely use a PC to do any of my prints or anything. And we are going to print this out. And this is being printed on an 11 by 17 sheet. Uh-oh. My paper size may need to be changed. As you know, I'm drinking some water. Got my daughter's water here. Oh, it's printing. I thought it was going to have a problem, but no, it's printing. Probably because those are my settings anyway. I turned up the heat on the press from when I was pressing the HTV. So I turned the heat up, and I am waiting for that to get to what it needs to be. I will be printing at 365 degrees for about 40 seconds. I have my own ink for those of you who may not know, and that's what I need to head over to Etsy and process those orders. But I have my own ink, dynamic ink. My Etsy shop, I have 2 Etsy shops. I have Craftable things, and I think next time I'm going to do a video because I'm trying to put more digital stuff in the Craftable things Etsy shop. And so I'm using my ink, dynamic ink, and I'm also using, honestly speaking, sublimation paper with this print. So I'm pretty sure it's going to come out looking fabulous. Y'all will see once that press is done. Oh, I'm not happy about this. Wait till you guys see it. So I have a friend, Thea. She kind of like helps to keep me focused, and when I'm all over the place, like she already has these already where she washed them, and she's always fussing at me about making sure I take it out of the dryer when she comes over to help me. And so happy about that. I don't have to worry about washing it or anything. Sorry y'all, this is my only sub shirt that I'm doing today, and I just want to go over some things with y'all real quick. So I printed this design out 3 different times because the edge, there was something going on, something really funky going on with the edge, and so as y'all see, my printer kept cutting it off. If anybody wants these, please let me know. If not, I'm not going to use them. I mean, she's perfectly fine to use in some places. So this, I got a little bit better. And then here, it did the same thing. So I opened up the printer to see what was going on with it. I thought maybe like something in the corner kind of got stuck. That's why it kept bending, because it kept bending right here. It started the other day, but I just kind of ignored it. But this I couldn't ignore because, of course, I'm selling this. It needs to look good. So I opened the printer. Nothing was happening. But do you know what it was? It was the fact, you know, the adjusters in the back when you put in the different paper sizes. I think I kept having it too snug. So I had like every time, like I want to make sure that it doesn't like slant, or I want to make sure that it's fed correctly in the printer. So I always try to make sure it's very, very snug. But when I moved it and loosened it up just a little bit, it printed out perfectly. So that's, you know, good to know. I don't know how long I've been doing that. I think I don't really use the 15,000 that much, y'all, if I'm not doing larger prints. I try to maximize whatever I'm doing and be able to use the 2750. That is my favorite out of the 2. So I'm just going to put a piece of butcher paper on the shirt so that there's no bleed. Today I'm using a Gildan 100% polyester shirt. It is the Gildan Performance shirt. And I get my shirts, I don't know if I told you guys earlier, but I usually get my shirts cotton and polyester for the most part. I get them from Jiffy Shirts. I have started checking out some vendors on Alibaba for some sub shirts, but yeah. And I'm trying, I should have did this before I placed this on the heat press, but I kind of have my shirt exactly centered the way that I want it to be, so I don't want to take it off. Just being lazy. That worked out fine. So I'm putting this in because some shirts bleed, and I really don't want it to bleed because I don't have many poly shirts in stock. I'm almost out, actually. So I have my lint roller, and I am going to lint roll all over this shirt. Every single part of this shirt that's under this heat press, I am lint rolling because I don't want any markings on this shirt, even where I just put my hands. All right, so we're gonna get ready to press, and I don't see any roller marks, but that doesn't mean that they aren't there. So I just want to give it a nice little look over just to see if there's any roller marks. I don't see any, but I am going to cut around here. Because sometimes that ink gets trapped. When we're done, I think I'm going to clean off this heat press because y'all see how that thing looks? It looks a hot mess. And I usually don't think about it until I am recording that I need to clean it off. All right. So I'm just going to place this here. I'm going to check and see where I'm going to put it. And even still, I think maybe I could have did this. I could have did it a little bit larger. This is a large chart. And I really think that I could have did it a tad bit larger. But, all right, so I have my butcher paper. I am going to press this for a few minutes, or for a few seconds, should I say. This looks beautiful. And so what I'm going to do is, I saw, because these press lines, that I used a very, very firm pressure, and so I see the outline, the press lines of the image. But y'all, this looks beautiful. So I am just going to take my butcher paper. Now, if you use the paper that bleeds, do not use the same butcher paper. I'm going to use the same butcher paper, but I'm also going to amp up this pressure. I saw Shakeya do it, and I want to share this too with you guys. So I'm amping up the pressure a bit. When you amp up the pressure, it should remove those press lines. So I don't know if you guys can see the press lines in my shirt, but I see them. All right, so I am just going to put this on top. I amped up that pressure a bit, and I'm going to press this down for about 10 seconds. All right, so let's see if that helps. And y'all, it does. Now you get a little bit of that ink back on the paper, so you don't want to use this. So this paper is done, which I'm going to use this in shipping. But y'all, that removes the press lines. And really, there's no paper on, no ink on the paper from the inside, but you do want to be careful. And look, y'all, those press lines are gone. Hold on. Look, those press lines are gone, and our image looks beautiful. All right, y'all, so we are all done with making these shirts for today. I need to head over and pick up these things so that I can ship some stuff out today. And maybe next time y'all can see me shipping some stuff out. But please let me know if these videos are something that you are interested in. I will definitely be doing more of these videos if they are something you're interested in. But here is my shirt that I made for my friend's nonprofit. And here is the shirt that I made for another friend's birthday. That's in a few days. So that's going to be it for today. Thank y'all so much for watching. Until next time.